everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is the first in my series of workwear fashion, and I'm going to be doing a whole load of these videos, so if you're not subscribed, subscribe if work is your thing and if you're always looking for things to wear and inspiration. I am going to start today by talking about workwear bags. I have got two new bags, one in particular. My heart has just fallen for this bag. I've actually been using it all week and I'm buzzing to show you it. In fact, I think on Wednesday, some of you already saw it because I showed you it then. Both of the bags are by a brand called SENREVE and they have got their own website where you can browse not only these two, but also they have a whole bunch of other styles. For I don't know how long, I've had so many of you saying, please Sophie, can you do a video on workwear bags? And I've never really, I don't think I've ever done one because I've never found a bag for work that looks nice, is practical, is good quality. All work bags normally look gross. The two bags that I've got, the main bag is called the Maestra. You can get this in 3 different sizes, and I should say this is one of the first and only brands that I've ever come across where their ethos and their ethics are about creating bags designed by women for work. I have never before found a brand that actually makes a beautiful work bag. This was the first that I'd ever heard of, and I was particularly excited because I work more than I do anything else and I don't love taking a handbag with me all the time. The quality was the first thing I was stunned about, so I already knew the price points of these. This particular bag is $895, which works out to between £600 or £700 from my quick maths in my head. These are all designed in New York and they are made in Italy. The factory that makes them in Italy is a generations old factory in Florence. I don't think I can say the names, but the factory where these are made, that factory also makes bags for the other top brands. So all the brands that I normally talk about, it's comparable. Out of the leathers available, I chose to go for the Italian full grain pebbled leather. In the description on the website, it's described as being durable, water and scratch resistant, and it's also very easy to clean. They say that you can just use water to clean it, and actually I can verify that because on this in the week I got a mark. Where is it? Can't even see it anymore. I got a mark in one of the corners and it wiped straight off. I was quite surprised actually because I thought that it was gonna do something. I'm just checking it because I've been using this. Like, this poor thing has just been used to absolute death this week. You can get this exact style in a mini size that I want to get next because I would use that for the weekend, but I got this in a colour called Ice and I wanted to get with it this. This is it's like a clutch bag actually, but first and foremost it's been designed to put your laptop in. So I keep my laptop inside here. I then have this inside the bag itself. I like how you have the contrast of colours, but they're both pastel, so they both work together. Sometimes you might be in work and you've got to go to a meeting and you've got all your papers with you. Maybe you need to take your laptop as well. You wouldn't want to take your whole bag with you because you don't need to. That is precisely why I got this. You put your laptop on the inside. Of course you can use this on the weekend as well. But on the back, there are 2 separate compartments. There's this one, which would fit like an A5 size. Then you've got this one on the top, which fits A4. And on the inside, including on the inside of the bag, all of the bags are lined with a microfiber suede. So they feel like buttery soft inside. This bag smells so good. It's got that, honestly, it's such a beautiful bag. Comes with silver hardware. It's got feet on the bottom to protect the underneath. On the reverse side of the handles, it has got silver rivets on it. It has got 7 different pockets, different compartments. One that you can put a 13-inch laptop in, and in fact the clutch, the envelope fits a 13-inch as well. If you have got if you've got a 15-inch, you can get it in, but I have got a 15 and a 13. I take the 13 out when I'm on the go because it's lighter, and the 13 fits in the inside pocket perfectly, which snaps closed there. If you've got a 15-inch, I put it in this main section here. The clutch is basically the same size as my 15-inch, and that goes in on the inside. I haven't had any problems with dye transfer on this yet. That was one thing I was worried about. I really badly wanted to get this colour because apart from the fact I love it, I feel like this could go really well in spring, summer, and in the autumn and the winter. You can wear this bag in so many different ways. You can wear it on one shoulder, crossbody, or you can use it as a tote, which you can wear. You can either carry it by the top handle, or you can have your arm through it like that. But you can pull this handle through and you can wear it as a backpack. And when I saw you could do that, you see that handle then sits there quite nicely, and you've got the straps to be worn as a backpack. When I saw you could do it, I thought, no way in a million years am I going to do that, because I'm not really a backpack kind of girl. However, I was on the tube, I was really tired, my feet were killing me. This was weighing a ton. The bag is not heavy, but everything in it is heavy. So the bag weighs about 2 pounds. It's really, really light, but my laptop and all the rest of it was making it something else. And I wore it as a backpack and it was bliss to wear. Plus as well, it actually was quite smart. I've shown it here with one of the outfits that I'm wearing at the moment for summer in the office, which is a suit jacket with a really lightweight pair of trousers. And it looks quite cute, but also it is highly secure because on the outside, in order for someone to get into it, they've first of all got to undo this, which is quite rigid. You'd know if someone was doing something with it. Once they've opened that, there is then this zip section, and someone has to get down the side of the bag in order to open it and find their way in. When I was using this on the tube, which it's a place in London, you know, you've got to watch yourself. There's a lot of pickpockets go on down there. And I was wearing it and normally I feel quite conscious, even if I have my bag by my side, I feel quite conscious of holding it to me and just being really aware. But when I was wearing this, I was still being aware. I wasn't completely switched off to it, but I felt quite secure. Honestly, isn't it just the most gorgeous bag? I feel really excited about it for the sheer reason that I know I'm going to use this more than any other bag I own. Now, the key thing, I think, when you're creating a capsule wardrobe, or when you're just rethinking, okay, summer's suddenly here, I've got work, I need to look smart and presentable, you might need to wear a suit, how can you do it in a way that's comfortable for you in the day? Particularly, I know I'm talking London centric, but particularly if you're having to get public transport to get to where you work, it can be boiling. In the summer, I like to wear a cropped trouser. It feels a lot more summery. It means that I can wear a high-heeled shoe instead of a boot. There's a lot more air going on around the ankles and it feels cooler and it feels more summery. This is a pair of trousers that I've been really loving just of late. They feel kind of like linen. They're not, but they've got that feeling to them. And they've got pearls up the side. I can put on with these a black blazer jacket, have this with a white shirt tucked in. When I was styling these bags, another look that I was thinking about was dresses or skirts. I don't always wear dresses or skirts, but when I do for work, I always personally like to wear something that is midi length. One dress that you could use, and it would go so well, which I shall show you. I really love on this, I'm hoping you can see, it's got quite a classic neckline. What you've got going on the bottom, on the skirt part, is it's kind of heavy in a way that you're not going to feel conscious in, how to say it, you know, sometimes you have those skirts and you feel conscious all day, like, you know, has the wind caught it or something. With this, it's heavy, you don't feel like it's going to do that, but look at the fabric. Can you see that it's quite breathable? I'm hoping you can see anyway. It's quite a breathable fabric, and the dress is designed to be fitted on the top and then entirely loose on the bottom. You could put that dress with, again, a plain black blazer. It looks quite elegant, it looks quite classic, but then equally, if you were going out in the evening, take the jacket off, you could have the dress with this clutch bag, it's the perfect thing for a summer's evening. So the versatility of these, regardless of the fact that they are a colour, I really want to say to you, if you like the idea of colour but you're someone who tends to wear black, one of the ways that I really like to inject colour is through accessories. You can carry on wearing black, which can look so elegant, and then just add in some colour with the things that you carry. Pink might not be your thing, but the moral of the story really is, in my opinion, for each season I purchase between 3 and 5 pairs of trousers and maybe 2 skirts, 1 dress, and then 2 jackets and a couple of tops or shirts. I don't always purchase new every time, because like this, for example, this is a Burberry jacket that I've had for a while, but it's just a brilliant, well-cut thing, so you don't necessarily have to buy new each time. I know that quite a lot of you are business professionals, and also a lot of you are working mums at university or at college. I really hope that doing this, my main goal was I really wanted to introduce you to a brand that I had certainly never heard of. I know that we're all into luxury and designer, and so when I saw not only just the design but also the quality of the item, I knew that it was going to be something that would be popular. This is a sponsored video. SENREVE have been kind enough to send me both of these bags. You have just no clue how grateful I am for these. I love them so much. The practicality, the gorgeousness of them, I cannot rate them enough. And I will be doing a follow-up video on both of these items to let you know wear and tear and how they've worked out. Please let me know for this series if you have any requests. I'm taking requests on the topic of work and fashion and styling. Subscribe, because the next video in this series is going to be coming up really soon, and it's going to be based on footwear. Thank you again, guys, and I will see you in the next video.